Thank you, sir, for being a role model for your generation. Now I request Dr. P.J. Gita to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, when and all present here. Amidst all men on stage, I'm the one female teacher to propose this vote of thanks on the National Seminar on Nation, Nationalism and Nationhood. It makes me indeed a great pleasure to address this vote of thanks amidst erudite scholars and teachers and great teachers. To begin with, I would like to quote one important Romanian philosopher, Lucy Cuza, who said about, because I wanted to make it the present contextualization regarding nationalism. Because most of the young generation, you may be knowing about what is nationalism in the present context. So the present context about nationalism is that how nationalism is a creative power of human culture, and human culture is something that is creative power of nationalism. And this quotation leads to another requirement or another context, like what Benedict Anderson situated in his imagined community, where he said that nationalism is something that is the aftermath of print capitalism and the emergence of vernacular literacy. So based on these two quotes, I would like to assert here that nationalism as a concept, it is linked with the emergence of class consciousness and vernacular language consciousness too. So we come to a kind of an understanding because of this link and consciousness and the emergence of vernacular language consciousness, that how language becomes the base for constructing and reconstructing what is nation, nationalism and nationhood. Also the hidden agenda, or I would say that the propaganda of any literature, seems to be the construction and the reconstruction of this national identity. Literature per se, I would say again, constructs and deconstructs the boundaries by delineating with the literary narratives on or discourses on nationalism. For instance, I would say that partition literature, partition narratives, where two countries, they wanted to evolve at their own boundaries, which has led to a lot of violence and destructions, which remains as a kind of a sore on the eyes, as well as an indelible, shame in the annals of history. So the kinds of discourses which invites, which addresses about the concepts like nationalism, as Rannon has correctly pointed out, they speak about the collective histories of nations, the collective memories of nations. I'm so privileged that this particular national seminar addresses about the key concept of nation, nationalism and nationhood, a discourse from 1794 to 1950. So to propose my vote of thanks, first and foremost, I would like to place my wholehearted thanks to Professor Prabhakar for providing this opportunity to collaborate with you. In fact, I wouldn't be here, I would be there as a resource person, because that is how he has invited me as a resource person to this national conference. And I made a request to him back, because soon after I became the head of the department, I wanted to do something for my department. So I made a request that I would like to be the part of this national conference, because we as Department of English, very young, growing department, and in fact the Department of English was also very young department. So I just made this request to him that I would like to be part of this conference, and Professor Prabhakar has been very benevolent and big-hearted, because I know that pretty well this is his brainchild, and I have stolen some part of it. I'm claiming myself as the co-organizer of this national seminar without much contribution from me. So I have to acknowledge that. It is everything from stage 1 to till now, it is his contribution. Just the name, that Central University of Tamil Nadu is there. So for that, I would like to thank Professor Prabhakar on behalf of Professor Marx for giving this platform, because this is an unimaginable platform for young institution like us. This is a great space for us to grow and evolve ourselves. And on behalf of all the faculty members and Vice Chancellor and Registrar, I would like to place my wholehearted thanks to Vice Chancellor of Mananani Sundaranath University, the Registrar, as well as Prabhakar sir, for accepting my request and making me as one of the co-organizers. Thank you so much, sir. So, I would like to thank, in the same vein, the Vice Chancellor, Professor M. Chandrasekhar, for giving his wonderful inaugural address, and also giving the approval for conducting this national seminar. And I would like to place my encomium to Chandrasekharan sir for his being a great leader and taking this university on the forefront and becoming a great leader by all his efforts. And also I would like to thank the Registrar Annadurai and the Registrar of Pondicherry University, Rajanis Bhutan, and the Registrar of CUTM, Sulochana Sekhar. And I would like to place my thanks to Dr. Professor Marx for welcoming the gathering, and Prabhakar for giving this concept note. And I would also like to thank our Professor K.C. Chellappan. They say better than 1,000 days of diligent study. A day with a great professor like K.C. will be a quality learning. I don't think many of you would have seen K.C. Chellappan, sir. I have been blessed to speak with him and invite him to one of my conferences. It is such a feast to listen to Chellappan, sir, especially when he gives his speech on Shakespeare. It is a complete feast to listen to him. Such an erudite scholar. Even if you spend 1 hour with K.C. Chellappan, sir, it is such a quality time in our entire life. So, I would like to thank Professor, the legend of literature. Those who really love English literature, they must be loving K.C. Chellappan, sir. He has made such an indelible impression everywhere, wherever he has gone. Whether you are a direct student of Chellappan or not, if you talk with him, you know how much impression he has created. Because I am not a direct student of Chellappan, but he has blessed me in such a way that, and he has been a great inspiration to love literature. And his presence, I was very hoping that he will be here. It is such an unfortunate moment that I wanted to introduce Chellappan sir to some of our students who have come here from Central University of Tamil Nadu. Anyway, it is, let his health be in good recovery. And I would like to thank Professor Rajendran, former Vice Chancellor of Alagappa University, for giving his wonderful keynote address on this seminar. And I would like to extend my thanks to all the invited speakers, Professor Prakash Chandra Ratan from Banaras Hindu University, Professor P. Nagaraj from Bharatiyar University, Professor K. Ravichandran from Tiruvallur University, Professor B. Hariharan from University of Kerala, Professor Vishnu Charan Dash from Assam Central University, Professor Vinod Kumar from Bharatidasan University, Professor Ahmed from Kannur University, and Professor P. Kannan from Karnataka State, Akka Mahadevi Women's University, and Professor Prabha Shankar Trivedi from IIT Tirupati, Professor G. Bhaskaran from Gandhigram Rural University, Dindigul, Professor R. Alagarasan from University of Madras, Professor Rajesh Karnakal from University of Mumbai. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the faculty members of the Department of MS University for extending their great support and help. So thank you so much for all the faculty members, and I would like to extend my thanks to all the students. Without them, any program will not become success. Since yesterday I have been seeing that how the students, scholars of MS University, they have been contributing without taking even a single moment of rest. Thank you students for giving all your cooperation. It is because of you the program becomes a wonderful success. You are being the skeleton for the entire show. Thank you so much. And I also would like to extend my thanks to the press and media and all the participants who have come from across India to be the part of this 3-day national seminar. Thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.